Hello, friends. Glenda Wallet here, and welcome to my craft room tonight. It is Tuesday, August the 29th, and I have the August Paper Pumpkin Kit on my craft table, and we are going to create with it tonight. Now, this kit is floral. Okay, I'm just over in Facebook getting this shared to my VIP group, so just hang on a sec. There we go. Okay, so it is floral. It's called Meaningful Flowers, and I haven't opened it yet, as usual. Hi, Marcia. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It could be a disaster. I just realized I didn't even get any blocks. So hang on, let me get some blocks. There, just grabbed a handful, so we're good to go. Hey, Carmen. All right. So we're going to do the kit, and as like I normally do, I'm going to do them the way they are designed. And then I saw a really cool card by, what's her name? What's her name? Hang on, hang on. Her name is Maria Mench of Maria's Crafting Corner. And I printed out the instructions and pictures, and I'm going to see if we have time, we might create it because it is a fun fold and it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, good evening, all friendly, happy stampers. Okay, let me just take this off me because you don't need to see me anymore. My mouse out of the way. And there's the kit. So let's get it open. So, did you get to do some crafty stuff today? I'm still playing catch up from being away in Las Vegas, but I did manage. I'm working on about 4 different things at the moment. Hi, Pat. Oh, I almost forgot I was live tonight too, Marcia. Um, I'm getting caught up on my sleep. I just spent about 3 hours napping in front of the TV, so I'm getting there. I know it's really bad. Um, but hi, Kathy. Pardon me, I'm not bored. I'm just trying to wake up. Okay, pretty peacock. Let's put this off to the side and get the real one because I always use my big pad because I save those other ones in case somebody needs them. We have 2 stamp sets. So this is the one that came with a bonus stamp set. So this one is the one that is in there. And then there's this one, that's the bonus one. And this one is supposed to be distinctive. So we'll see what they're all about. All right. I need coffee. Yeah, I don't drink coffee. If I had coffee, I'd be up until Thursday at noon, I'm sure, because I don't. I drink French Vanilla International coffee, the sugar-free one. I have one in the morning that gets my body up and going. And I didn't have it one morning when we were in Las Vegas, and oh my goodness, it was not good. I kept falling asleep. And that was the morning we were in session. All right. Yeah, so I'm working on 4 different things today. I spent time working on the Winter Creative Escape that I'm doing with 2 of my team members, Carla and Shanna. And that's happening in October. Registration is open now. If you want to get 3 bonus tutorials, then registration is open until the 1st of September, which is Friday. And there is, if you live in Canada, you can do it in person or virtual. If you live outside Canada, I have a tutorial only option, and that's to join us for the virtual class, and you create the kits and then you come and join us. And I'm still going to send you pillow gifts because there's nothing that says I can't send you pillow gifts. I just can't send you product and kits for the cards. So that is open now. And I was working on it today. I've got to create 2 more cards for it yet. And then the registration's closed for my trucking along class, so I got to order supplies for that tonight. Okay, we have some tear and tape, and we have some twine. There is some clear gems. If I can get the bag open. And there's dimensionals, and I have my regular dimensionals out because I saved these to use in classes. And then we have this. So I'll take one of those. So there's 4 of those. And then this comes with really cool thing. They're giving us the meaning of the lotus flower and what it represents. So these are card bases. They open this way. So I'm going to keep out one of those because there's 4 of them. And when Maria, was it Maria? What's her name? Yeah, when Maria did hers, she used this in the card, which is really cool. Okay, we have envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yep, there's the sneeze. So we need one of each of the envelopes. And here's the other card base. This one is Forget-Me-Nots. Look at this. This is really cool. And then, well, we need one of these tags. And one of these. So there's 2 different cards, and the kit makes 4 of each. Now, what I didn't... Ooh, this is vellum. Wow. Oh, thanks, ladies. You know me, it's always a sneeze whenever I go live. I don't sneeze all day long, and then I sneeze when I go live. So I didn't check. Did anybody check to see if there is kits left over? They will be posted by now. So let me see if I can just scoot in and have a look. I haven't even looked at the cards yet that we have to make. I was in the middle of watching one of our demonstrators. Sorry, I'm thinking. One of our demonstrators go live showing us how to do it. And she had to stop, and she was evacuated because of a fire. And that was a week ago. And she just got word yesterday that she could go home. Okay, so there is a refill kit available for this kit. It's $15, which means you don't get the stamp set, you don't get the ink spot, but you get everything else. Okay, so let's create the cards. If I hurry up and stop just nattering and actually do it, we might have time to do that other one because it's really cool. All right, so the first card we need is this and this. And the envelope. The second card, we need that and that and that and that and the envelope. And then this, the sentiment piece, goes with the first card. Okay, got them separated. And we need twine. All right. So tell me out there in Facebook land, how was your day? Did you have a good day? So there's the... Oh, that's interesting. See, they've put the sentiment inside. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So we'll put those pieces off to the side. Get my block out. And we need... Your friendship is unforgettable. You are capable of amazing things, and you rise above the rest. So I hope you can hang out long enough to get that alternative card done, because it's a fun fold and it's flip, flip, flip. Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay. This is Pretty Peacock, and we're to stamp this right in the center. So tomorrow night, I'm going to be live at 8 o'clock again. And I'm going to show you stuff that I brought home from Las Vegas with me. Okay, so this is the inside. And I've got to pop these up on dimensionals, and it's going to go on there like that. Okie dokie. Put some dimensionals on. Yeah, Kathy says she can hang out as long as it takes. Thanks, Kathy. All right. Get dimensionals on this little thing here. So when you put your dimensionals on, do you use a pokey tool? Do you use your fingers? How do you put your dimensionals on? My fingers are too fat to just put them on by themselves. Got a couple of strips here on the leaves. Okay. So this is going to go on here like this. Oh, that's so pretty. Marsha's here for the long haul too. Well, if I don't talk too much and stop what I'm doing. Uh-oh. I was making a card, and there's pieces of cardstock. This is my little garbage can, and there's pieces of cardstock in here with glue on them. It's dried, but you know, Tombow doesn't ever dry, so there's little glue dots all over the place in there. There we go. All right. So we're just going to pop that down in there like that. Now I need 8 inches of twine. So I actually unpacked my swaps today. Holy macaroni, I got a lot of really cool ones. I was in an organized fun fold swap for 20. So I ended up with 19 fun fold cards. And there is one with the monkey bundle, you know, the little monkey stamp set, and the punch that has like 18 monkeys on it. It is adorable. Okay, so this is going to flip over like this. I just realized there's nowhere to write on this card. What are we supposed to write on it? Not interesting. I say, lost the sentiment. Really? Oh, there it is. Okay, so they say to put some tape on the back of this, like that, and then tie a bow. Okay, let's tie a bow. So tomorrow night, I'm going to show you all of my swap cards, all my fun fold swap cards. And then I think I had 6 left for a general swap, which means you just swap with whoever's walking by. And we did it out. It was called the Sweets and Swaps at the pool on Thursday night in a rainstorm. It was interesting, let me tell you. Okay, they want me to do this. I'm not sure I'm liking this. But you know, it's what I was told to do, so there I am. I'm doing it. Do you like the twine on there like that? You love the little monkey bundle, Kathy? So do I. I love it. And I'm hoping that one of my hostesses is going to request it for our club cards. In my monthly club, whoever is hostess for the month gets to choose. Well, the hostess gives me 3 options of bundle suites or stamp set that they would like me to focus on. I just put, that was dumb. Let's take these off again because it's got to fit over the bottom of that thing. Anyways, I'm hoping that one of our club hostesses is going to request the monkey bundle because it has to be something that we can all use because not everybody gets the stuff for like this bundle or whatever it is for club. So whatever cards I create has to be doable for those that don't get the bundle, which means and are not local. So I have a few virtual club members, which is really cool. And we I make sure that the cards can be made without the bundle. Did I do that? No, it's crooked. Hang on. So this coming up month, is the start of our new club. And our hostess said, unfortunately, we had to use out of the annual catalog because the mini catalog's not available yet. And I don't even know what we're using. Hang on, let me check. What are we using? We are using, oh, right. We're using the Grove dies. And it's really pretty. Okay, so there we are. There's our card. Now, tell me, where do you suggest we write in this thing? Probably here, right? I can't cut this off. I don't want to cover it up. I don't want to put it on another card base. I guess you'd have to write there. There's not even a place to put my stamp on to say it's my card. But it's a gorgeous card. Oh, and look at the inside of the envelope. Look. The inside of the envelope is all printed. And it's got forget me not. So tell me, those of you that are watching, shall I take the envelope apart and have that on the outside of the envelope instead of just the forget me not? Tell me in the comments. We'll see what you have to say. And I'm going to go on to the next card. These ones are going really quick. Because I quite, oh, hello, Valerie. Valerie says yes. Okay, so on this, I need the stamp that says you are capable of amazing things. Anybody else got an opinion on whether I should turn that envelope inside out or not? Right, either on the inside left or on the back. Yeah, Carmen, I think that. Lily looks pretty. What about the white part, the opposite of the front? Yeah, you'd have to write here, either here or up here on the back. Marcia says yes to turn that envelope inside out. Okay, so this is going to go on the card like that. And then this stamps on here like that. Then we got to attach the vellum. But what do you think we're going to be able to see with on the vellum? Let me see what this Well, this is really skinny. You might not see it. Let's just put a little tiny piece down here in the corner. I want to see if I can see that in behind. I can see it, but that's because I know it's there. But I'm thinking that if you don't know it's there, you won't be able to see it. So we're going to go rogue. I don't usually put adhesive on the back of my vellum, but we're going to do it this time. I'm going to go for it. Turn the envelope, says Kathy. Turn the envelope. Yes, remind me that I haven't done that. That other card, did it have bling on it? I don't know. No, don't use bling on that card. You use bling on this one. You use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll get some adhesive down here on the bottom, like this. I wonder what this envelope looks like. We might turn this one inside out too. Okay, so this is going to go on to the bottom of this card. Like that. Oops, got adhesive sticking out. Hang on a bit. Turn the envelope. Now, this is bizarre because it looks like they put the flower underneath. They did. Now, why would they do that? They put the flower with the sentiment under here. Okay, I'm going to get a white card piece. We're going to put that on a white card piece. So let's let me cut this off. And I'm going to put that on there like that. Might have to trim a bit off, but that's okay. Get this on there. Whoops! I missed the card. Good gosh, now I got adhesive everywhere. Hey, Pat. I think you're supposed to pull it out. Cut the sentiment off. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like a pull-out tag card. There we are. There's the front. Now this is up on dimensionals. Let me find my dimensionals because I covered them up. There's the big ones because they go faster. And of course they say to put like one in each corner and one in the middle, but you know me. Go big or go home, right? You got dimensionals, you might as well use them. Vellum is too dark to see this. I know, Pat. It doesn't make sense to me. Does not make sense. So we're going to see, once I get this on the front, we'll see what you think. Whether I should be putting it on the front or leave it as a pull-out tag, because I'm thinking that whoever gets this card may not know that they have to pull that out. Right. This is going to go on the front that. Then, see, this is supposed to sit in there. Now, how is somebody going to know to pull that out? Huh? Okay, so tell me, this is the way it's supposed to be. Shall I do it this way, or shall I do it this way? Underneath or over top? And while you do that, I'm going to pop this onto the back of the card, because I like the information on what the flower is. Uh-oh. Carmen says on top. Valerie says on top. Oops. Note to self, don't put your applicator down on top of the adhesive because it will stick. There we go. Go rogue, dude over the top, says Kathy. I think I'm going to. Already gone rogue by putting this on a card base. There we go. So now we have a real card. Yes. Okay, I think I'm going to put it over top too, but I'm not going to pop it. I think I'll just put it flat. I like that. That's kind of pretty. Let's just get some adhesive on here. And we'll put it right there. Okay, so this envelope is not quite as pretty inside. Can you see? It's got some lily pads, and then it's just plain blue. So I'm not sure which side do you want me to use. Do you want me to reverse this envelope too, or leave it as it is? And while you decide that, I'm going to put the bling on, because we're putting the bling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And there. And here. And there. And there. One there. And one there. Leave it as it is, says Kathy. This is really a pretty card. I need insight. Cardstock for the inside. And we will put one of these lotus flowers on there. Once I figure out what color the flower is. Let's find out. Coordinating colors. Bubble Bath, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, and Tahitian Tide. So, Melon Mambo, I'm thinking. Okay, so should I stamp the flower in Melon Mambo, which is this color down here, or Bubble Bath, which is that color up there? Let me know what you think. So I'm going to put that on there. This has got a lily pad too. Is there a lily pad? No, there isn't. Okay, let me grab this envelope. Melon Mambo, says Kathy. Valerie asked, did we get any thunder and lightning last night? They did. Oh. Apparently, Valerie, there was a huge storm here last night, and I slept through it. So, yes, I think we did, but I didn't see it. Hubby said to me this morning, so did you hear the storm last night? And I looked at him. Storm? What storm? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did not hear the storm, but I know there was one. Okay. Melon Mambo says Pat, and Melon Mambo says Kathy. Come on, rest of you. What color do you think I should make the flower? All right, some adhesive on here. Oops. Oh, Carmen says she didn't hear it either. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what time it was. I never asked hubby. No, I really wasn't too interested in. I slept through it, so I don't really care. It's not that I didn't care. I was busy with other things today. You're in a drought? Oh, Marcia. Yeah, that's the whole Vancouver Island where I live is in a drought. So every little tiny bit of rain we get is really important. And I know here our drought is nowhere near as bad as it is down in Texas. Okay, so I turned the envelope inside out. So there's the envelope in the first card. Isn't that pretty? And everybody said to leave this envelope the way it is. So we'll just flip that over and leave that one. And I'll get my Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo. It's not a color I use a lot. Melon Mambo is not used a lot in my world. And I don't know why, because it's really pretty. Oh, thanks, Kathy, Marcia. Okay, so we're going to ink that up. And we'll stamp that in the corner. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Hey, I don't have to stamp the envelope because it's already got one on the envelope. So what is it? It's 25 feet. Are you ready to create this funky fun fold card by Maria Mench? It is really pretty. So I have coming up in September, I've also been getting ready for my big BOGO sale. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff ready to go. There we are. So there's card number 2, and there's card number 1. Yay! Isn't that pretty? Oh, love them. Okay, let's put them away. Those over there. And I need to put the twine away. Don't need it. And we'll put the bling away. Thanks, Val. All right, that over there, and bring these back. Ink pad, I don't remember whether she's got any stamping on it or not, so we'll just kind of hang out. Okay, I'm organized now. So I will show you. I haven't cut anything yet because I just saw it. So there's the front of it, and there's the second page. And then this is the third page. And that's the inside. And then I guess you right here. So we're going to see if we can create this. So I need to get my paper trimmer. Paper trimmer and basic black. I need one that's 3.5 by 4.5. Okay, 3.5. That was almost cut it at 3.25. That wouldn't have been good. 3.5 by 4.5. And I need to score it on this side at 1/2 inch. So there's 1/2 inch. Get my cutting blade out of the way. Score it. Okay, so there's one. I think I did that right. We'll see. And then I need, that's white, that garden green piece of black measuring 7.5 by 5 inches. Okay, 5 inches. By 7.5 inches. And I have to score on the 7.5 inch side at 3.5 and 7. Okay, so 3.5 and 7. There we are. There's that. That's white. That's designer. That's black. 4 by 5.5. 4 by 5.5. Okay, there's 4 by 5.5. That's white. That's white. Okay, so we have the base of our card. We're done with the black. Now this will probably be really cool done in other colors, but I didn't have any thinking process, time to think about it. So we're not going to have it in different colors. We're going to do it the way she did it. 2 pieces of white measuring 4 3/8 by 2 7/8. So there's one piece. And another piece. Okay. One piece, wait, that's black. 2 pieces of white measuring 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. 4 and 1. 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. 3 3/8. You guys still out there? You hanging in? Haven't given up yet? 3 3/8. Are you writing these measurements down so you can recreate this card? Because you don't have to make it just with the paper pumpkin kit. 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. Okay. 5 3/8 by 3 7/8. I'm having a feeling that this is probably European sizes, and we're going to end up with a European size card. Okay. Well, it can't be because they don't have paper pumpkin kits in Europe. So, okay, so I have black. We did that. We did 2 pieces of white. We did piece of black, 2 pieces of white, piece of black, piece of white. And I don't know what this 2 pieces was because it was just kind of stuck there. The floating element from the kit's card base scored at 1/2. Okay, so that would be that would be this one. This is the floating element thing, so I'm going to cut that off. That off. And then we're going to score that at 1/2 inch. Okay. Piece of garden green of the envelope. So she took the envelope apart and she's using a piece of that. So let's go find the envelope that I'm going to use. Yeah, you'll have to get the measurements. Everybody's still here. Apparently they're waiting with bated breath to see what this thing looks like. So I got to take this envelope apart. And we need a piece of garden green, 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, let's cut this. How is that going to be 4 1/2? Yep. Okay. So I need to cut it right here. And then flip this over and cut it at 4 1/2. And then cut this at 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, so 2 3/4. There we go. Got that. And I'm sure we'll use this for something else. 2 pieces of designer paper measuring 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, that I'm not sure what it is. Where's my pictures of this? Okay, so we'll figure this out as we go. I'll cut those other pieces when I figure out what she's talking about. And I didn't watch the video, so I have no idea how this is all going to go together. Oh, we're going to find out right quick. So there is a video. She has done a video on this on YouTube. Here's the other black. All right. So this is the base. This is the base, maybe. This goes on the front. And that goes with that one. That goes with that one. Huh. I'm confused. It doesn't take a lot these days. This is the front, and it's going over, it must be the base. The base. Okay. That go there like that. I should have watched the video. It's really confusing. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. So this is in there, like that. And then that must be stuck together. And then this one is on here like this. Oh, I think I scored this on the wrong side. Shoot. So I have to cut another piece that is 3.5 by 4.5. I scored it on the wrong side. You have faith in me? I don't know, Marcia. We'll see. Okay, now this one I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. There. So that's not what we need. Okay. That's going to go there like that. That's going to go there like that. And there's a white and a designer paper there. And then you open this up and there's a white and a designer paper there. And then this flips and then there's a white and a designer paper here. And then this is flips and there's one of these here. And then there's one of these here. And then this sits on here like that. Got it. I don't know why this is doubled in the middle, but we'll just say that we know why, right? I should have watched the video to see why she doubled it, but we're just going to go for it. I'm just going to go. And if it's not right, well, then it's a Glenda Molick card, not a Maria Mench card. So I'm going to glue those two together like that. And then this is going to go onto this. Okay, so it's got to go like this. It's got to go like this. Oh, yeah. Helps if you actually get it on there straight. Okay, there we go. It's not perfect, but it will do. Will it do? Nope. So I discovered the other day I had to take a card apart that I had made a while ago because I couldn't remember how I did it. So I actually took it apart so I could figure it out. And I had made it with stamp and seal, and I could still take it apart a month later. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now we'll do the same thing with this one. The adhesive on this flap. I don't even know what this is called. Anybody got a wild idea what the name of this? Homemade is not necessarily perfect. You're right. I have a sign that my friend Shanna gave me, one of the ladies that I'm doing the collaboration with for the Creative Escape. And the sign says done is better than perfect. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? That probably was so you. Yep, now I know why she did that. So it actually could open. Look how easy this stamp and seal comes up. Okay, we're going to do a piece of basic black measuring 7.5 by 5. We're going to cut this again. We're going to cut this again. Okay, 5. Now I know why she had it. And 7.5, and this is 8.5. So if I just cut off an inch, we should be good to go, right? We check. 7.5 by 5.5. All right. Now I'm going to score this at 3.5. 3.5. And 7, which is half an inch. Half an inch. Come on. All right, so we're starting again. Well, we're not really starting again. We're just doing this properly the first time. Okay. So this is going to go like this. And then this is going to go on there. And then this will be able to, aha, we got it. We got it. Man, you guys still hanging in there? Or have you given up completely? Like, what a woman. What is she doing? I had a comment on, you remember the night that I was doing the pop-up stage card and I ended up cutting the front wrong? Oh, that goes that way. Well, I had a comment on my my YouTube channel that I need to be more organized. I don't like how this is sticking over here, so just let me trim this off. I thought it was funny. So I said, you're right. It was a gong show that night. I usually am more what I'm doing. And thank you for watching, because at least she watched to see what was going on. And then the very next comment was, thanks for showing us that you are real and it's okay to make mistakes. So you never know. You can't please everybody all the time, right? Okay, I think we're good. There. That's, hey, you didn't tell me that this flipped. How long has it been like that? Okay, there we go. Now, this one is going to go on here. Yep. You guys, I depend on you guys to tell me when things are not working out well. Oh, it just did? Okay, well, good. I'm glad I caught it then. There we are. One is there. And where's the other big one? Hey, is there only one? I thought there was 2 of those. Let's throw that away. Because I don't need that piece. Now, this piece is going to go on here like that. So when you're making a card and you have a piece and you're doing a dry run on it, like audition it, do you flip it over and put the adhesive on the other side when you've got it sitting on your card? Or do you just go ahead with whatever and put it on the top side? I used to not flip it over, but one day I got caught because the other side had something on it and I had already put the adhesive on. So now I flip it over to make sure there's nothing on the other side first. It's really bizarre. Sometimes I don't know what StreamYard does, or my computer, or something. Just, it's weird. Oops. Not open far enough. There. Didn't get them cut proper, but that's okay. Nobody knows, right? Do you know? I don't know. Then we have to, oh, I can't put the front one on yet. I have to put that flap on. Put it on here. This one on. How am I getting these black mung everywhere? I don't get it. Thank God for those. You guys have one of these glue erasers? It's the best thing since crunchy peanut butter. I'll tell you. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. Okay. Oops, there's more. Look at that. It's just everywhere. So that's going to go like that. That's going to go like that. Now we have to put this flappy thing on and then put the white over top of the flappy thing. So we'll put adhesive on there. You have one? Marsha, they're awesome, aren't they? A couple of years ago, I got them for all of my club people. I like giving my club people gifts. At the start of each club, I try to remember to make them each a notebook so they can keep track of dates and who's hostess and what stamp sets we're using and stuff. So this year, I used the Cheerful Daisies. Oh, this is why it's getting everywhere. It's all over my grid paper. No wonder. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so we have it. The base is built. Oh, did you get yours, Kathy? That's awesome. So we have the front flap, and then we have this flap, and then we have these flaps. And now we get to decorate it. Okay, so we'll find the front. There's the front. So I'm just going to, I should have stamped it first. Oh well. Get my memento. And we're going to stamp. Where is it? Capable of a my seal overlap? What do you mean your seal? My seal overlap? Kathy, tell me what you mean. What did I do? This should have been, that should have been up a bit. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, I'm going to stamp this right up here, like that. There. So there's the front. That's this part. There's your second page. So that's that part. And first page, second page, third page. That was on your paper and is getting on your pages. Yes, my seal overlapped. You're right. Now I get it now. Ha! Yep, apparently. Oh, well, I made that too long. So now I got to cut that off. What did she say that was supposed to be? 2 3/4 by 4.5. And that's what I did, 2 3/4, but it shouldn't have been 4.5. It should have been 4 1/4. Okay, I'm going to cut off 1/4 inch off of that. 4 1/4. That's better. That's going to go on there. This is fun. I'm enjoying making this card. What do you think of it? Do you think it's pretty? Do you think you'll attempt one of these? Think you'll make this card out of your paper pumpkin kit? There we go. So that's that side. Now she put one of these doohickey things in there on this one, like that. So where's my silicone mat? I'll put some adhesive. And you don't want to pop this up because this card is quite wide. Marcia says, yes, I think it's very pretty. Love the fun fold. And she will try it. Yay. I'm glad I can inspire you. Okay, so that goes on that side. Now on this side, we need, I don't know what she's used. The envelope, maybe? Where's that envelope I cut up? Oh, yes. She used the envelope. Okay. So she only used it up to there. Okay. Now it's going to be cut down to, let me measure this to make sure I know what size I need to get. I'm going to make it 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. So that's this one here. Okay. Got lots to play with. So I'm going to cut this off. Cut the bottom off here. And then turn this. And snip that off there. All right. So now it's going to be 3 1/4. No. 4 3/4. Okay, so let's just gotta cut this off. That rounded top, so I could turn this and do 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And I noticed that it's still rounded, so I'm just going to put that in there where it's not rounded anymore. And do this at 3 1/4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I cut it the wrong way. Oh, sugar. That was supposed to go this way. And I just cut it this way. All right. So we're going to do something different. We'll put that on there like that. And perfect. 3 1/4. Let's hope this works. It's going to be gorgeous. I don't do paper pumpkin. Do I have to find alternative? You could do this layout with anything, Kathy. And I agree with you. I never used to do paper pumpkin either, but I do it now. Okay. Except that now it's too long. I'm going to put this on and then I'll figure out how long that green part needs to be. But you could do this with anything. You could use the Countryside Inn suite, and it would be really pretty with the Countryside Inn. Or you could use the Cheerful Daisies. You could even use the monkeys. You just have to figure out some really cool designer paper to use. Oh, Carmen's going to make it. Okay, so I need to make this 1.5. 1.5. There. Who's going to know that there's a cut there, right? Unless you tell them. And I'm sure you won't tell them. Maybe one of you will get this card in the mail as a thank you card. Because I send thank you cards out for all of my orders. Every single one of my orders gets a thank you card. And, of course, I send out a card for Share It Saturday. Kathy, when you do, make sure you stick it in Share It Saturday so we can all see what you came up with. That'll be cool. Okay, that's crooked, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's that one. So that was that page. Now this is the back page. So I'm going to use this. It's going to go on here. And we're going to cut that. Oh, but she used this on the other side. So apparently I'm going to use up this as well. I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Okay, let's cut this down. And this one is going to be, hi, Wendy. This one is going to be 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. There we are. So 3 3/4 wide. 3 3/4. This has still got the curve from being on the card. So I'll cut off that in 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now, theoretically, that should be the right size. Oh, look, it fits. Yay! I hate covering that up, but I don't want to use the other. Maybe I'll have to get a refill kit for this. Okay, this is going to go on here like that. Now, we have this one. And that's where she wanted me to use this and put this there. But I don't want to. So what if we got left over? Got that and that and that. And this all belongs to the other one. And I've used all of my envelope pieces. So maybe we'll leave this piece for writing on. What do you think? Shall I get out my blue, whatever kind of blue this is? What kind of blue is this? I've lost my instruction. There they are. We put a forget-me-not down in the corner, and that's where we can write. There we go. That's what we'll do. Coordinating color. Misty Moonlight. or Tahitian Tide? Okay. Misty Moonlight or Tahitian Tide? Which one do you think we should stamp the forget-me-nots in? This is a beautiful card. Look at it. Look, just look at it. Okay, one says Tahitian Tide and one says Misty Moonlight. Mm. There's the two colors. And there's the card. So I'm thinking Tahitian Tide. Thinking Tahitian Tide. Okay, I'll open this up. And just stick. Hang on. I should have stamped this before I put it on here. And I don't want to stick another piece on because then it's really going to get too bulky. So let's just put this on there. Now I can, because I don't want to stamp the whole thing. Oh, perfect. Wendy says do both with daubers. I don't, when you do that on photopolymer, it tends to not work very well. Okay, leave it all loose. Is it going to fit in a regular envelope? It does. Ah, it fits. Hey, let's stamp on the envelope as well. That's not what I want. Oh, you mean, oh, Wendy. Let's try that. Let's try that. Get a dauber. I'm going to ink it up with Tahitian Tide. Then I'm going to take Misty Moonlight. I remember your address? No, I don't, Valerie. What's your address? Where do you live? Who are you? Oh, look. Oh, Wendy, look at what it looks like. That is amazing. But now I have to clean it before I put it in my Tahitian Tide again. What do you think of that image done like that? Wendy, you're not just a pretty face. I might have to change that piece of white on the inside so that I can do this. Okay. Up, dob, 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 center, up. Oh, looky, looky, looky. Is that gorgeous? Okay. I want to change this because I like that idea. Aw. Good night, Marcia. Thanks for watching. I know this has been long, but I really want to change this to match the envelope. And I just have to cut one more piece of white. Yeah. See why I like Stamp and Seal? because I've just lifted the whole thing right off. Okay, so I need to cut a piece that is 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. Ouch, that was my arm. 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. 4 7/8 by 3 1 2 3/8. Okay, clean the stamp. Ink it up in Tahitian Tide. Take the dauber and do a daub, do a daub, do a daub, do a daub, right in the middle. Puff and puff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm so excited. This is so pretty. And it didn't take all that long because the first couple of minutes were me trying to figure out what to do, right? And it's only like 20 after 9, so it's only been an hour and 20 minutes. And I got 3 cards done. Oops. Now, in here, she had you rise above the rest. Let's one block left, and we'll put it on there. Because why not, right? Might as well. If you got it and you got the space, let's use it. Didn't get it inked very well, but it's okay. So there we go. Now, shall we put some bling on it? Maybe we should have put a flower in here too. Where's my Post-it note? Should we put one of those flowers in here? Now that I found out how pretty they are, we should be able to do that, right? Okay, flower. This fun fold is amazing. You're right, Kathy. Okay, ink it up. Use my dauber. Daub, daub, daub. A little bit there. Tap it in the center. A little bit of a hop. Stick one in here. Oh. Okay, well, I'll be fixing that. I think I'll put another one in there. I will put another piece in, but I'm not going to make you sit through that. That's been a lot. It's been a long haul, this one. But I really want to put another one in here. Right there. Perfect. Perfecto. Look at that. An hour and 20 minutes, and we've made 2 cards the way they're supposed to be, and one amazingly different fun fold. And this opens this way, and then it opens this way, and then it opens this way. And when it stands like that. Oh, that looks better with the 2 flowers. I agree with you. I agree with you. What I could do too is stamp that and color it in. stamp it in black and color it in with Tahitian Tide and whatever this green is. All right. Where's the envelope? There's the envelope. There's our first card, and there's our second card. And I love the envelope inside out like that. And I just need some bling on here. Where did I put the bling? Where are you? Let's get the bling out and add a couple of water drops on the front of that card. There we go. To fini. I could have taped. You could tape that to that. You're right, you could. You know, I'm thinking that I would like that better. And I could do it even now because you can't see that stamping that I did in there. So if you're going to make this, don't do what I did. Cut it properly the first time. All right, there we go, ladies. We're done. The marathon is done. Oh, you haven't got yours yet, Wendy? Oh, that's weird. Because mine came like way before I went to Las Vegas. Have you checked on it? Have you checked the link on FedEx? Because it should have been there already. And if you don't get it, you need to send demo support an email. And in the subject of the email, put in there August paper pumpkin issue so that they will get on it. Maybe they'll be able to find it for you. Yeah, we've been having a lot of issues. I had 2 orders where when they printed the packing slip for the UPS package, they left off the numbers in the road address on one, and the other one, it changed them to something completely different. So there are issues don't let your orders go missing for more than 4 or 5 days. Thanks, Kathy. Wendy, you need to go and check. Go to fedex.com and put the tracking number in there, and it will tell you where it is. And if it says it's lost, then send an email or call Stampin' Up and ask for a call back. All right, ladies. Thanks so much for joining me. It's been a hoot, and I love this fun fold. I will be doing this one again. Maybe on a Thursday Thought Stamping, we'll do that. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will be live at 8 o'clock in my VIP group. I'm going to show the swaps and gifts and stuff that I got while I was down in Las Vegas. So if you want to see that, join me tomorrow night, 8 o'clock in my VIP group. And if you're not a member of my VIP group, then I think the link is in the description up there or down there. Make sure you hit those emojis. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. If you're watching me on YouTube, hit that subscribe button down. It's down there. So you're aware when I put all of my videos up. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and day tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.